Hey, my name is Sohan, and I just wanted to welcome you to my team. Congratulations on making the decision on having to sign up and get involved with the best way of financial freedom on the internet today. And I just want to say to you that with the decision you've made is perhaps the best, or perhaps one of the best decisions you would have ever made in your life. And I promise you, and you'll see what I mean by that as every day goes past. But I thought I'll take a moment today and just introduce myself to you, and as your sponsor, and just get to know you a bit, and you too to get you to know me a little bit through this video, and share a bit of background on me and where I come from, and how I got involved with Empower Network, and what brings me here today to help you, or stand today and say to you that I'll hold your hand and we work together arms in arms to create your dream to come true. Just a bit about my background. I'm a guy who's born in Mumbai, raised in Kuwait, traveled around the world a bit, and then went back during the World War. And when I say World War, I'm referring to the Kuwait World War, the Middle East World War. Went back to India during the war. I lived through a tough period of 45 days through that war zone, and I was very little. I was about probably 8 or 9. But I'll tell you what, I learned a valuable lesson about life. And also saw my father trust a stranger to take that opportunity and leave the country for us to start a new beginning. And that taught me a big lesson to say that you don't just judge people straight away just because you don't know them, but you go with your gut instinct, but at the same time you give an opportunity, give others a chance. And hopefully you have considered that to give us a chance to help you to achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life as far as prosperity is concerned. So anyway, going back to my story, I graduated in school, and then I decided to start my own business, but I failed at it. And everyone in the, I don't come from a business background. My family turned around and said, you want to go and get a 9-to-5 job because that's where security is. And I was pretty young when I made a bit of money in my business. I was in the health and wellness business for a bit, in the direct selling industry. I made a bit of money, but at the same time I blew it all up. So I borrowed a bit of money from my dad to get the business going, but I couldn't pay him back because I was too young, and I blew all that money that I made. So he really didn't bother and care about how much money I could make on my own working in the business. So he decided to tell me to go and get a job, and I decided to take him up on the challenge and prove him wrong. But you know what, before I knew it, life got in the way. I got sucked into the job world, and before you knew it, I was a victim of a 9-to-5. But I won't regret it, because I think I learned a lot of skills while I was in the job world. I got to say, one of the greatest things I learned was about coaching people and helping people succeed, because I had a lot of people along the way help me grow and succeed in my career and my life. So I thought one of the best ways to do it is just pay it forward and pay it back at the same time. I feel that today, 14, 15 years later, after all that, I have finally got to a point where I'm still learning, but I know I've managed to contribute a lot and inspire a lot of people around the world, and help hundreds and hundreds of teams in the corporate world, in the small business world, in the medium sector, also a lot of entrepreneurs, and coach them and help them set up social business centers around the world. And hopefully through this business too, through this vehicle, I can help you achieve whatever you wanted to as far as financial freedom is concerned, or whatever dream you have, or whatever your why was for you to get involved. Most people decide to get involved with us because they want to make extra money, or they want to change their lives completely and break free and have that dream lifestyle that only some people, or most people, can dream of. But I'll tell you what, the leadership, the team that I work with, we really, really help people get there. We've seen it happen time out and again, and it can happen to you too. Do I make any guarantees? No. Well, I can't guarantee if you're going to work hard or not. But what I can guarantee is that this vehicle has proven to help a lot of people. And if you really are coachable, if you understand what needs to be done, and if you take it seriously and you follow step by step and work with us, I promise you, you can get to where you want to go. At the end of the day, I've got a financial vested obligation in you. But at the same time, I have a broader picture of having this holistic interest in making sure that you can get better in your life, because that's my mission. My mission in life is really, as me being here today, to say to you that I'm here to inspire a lot of people, but also help them achieve whatever prosperity they want. But not just achieve and become successful, but if you can become successful at what you do, with becoming a freedom of expression, or an expression of freedom, and an expression of fun and happiness, I think then I would have really felt like I've achieved something for you. So there are a few things that you can do. One, you can reply to this email and you can say hi, or you can contact me on my Facebook profile. So just hit me up on Facebook. My profile is facebook.com/Sohan Gokarn. I've also got a page where you can hit me up on the fan page. It's called facebook.com/Sohan Gokarn fan page. You find all the details in the email that you should have probably received already, or you're probably watching this video through that email. But feel free to contact me either way, by email or through Facebook. The other thing I want to share with you was, the team we're working with is just phenomenal. I mean, the kind of support people like Robert Brown and David Wood and Mike Hobbs. These just some of the few that I'm naming, but these guys are phenomenal. They're great friends, but they're also true mentors. And you're really, really fortunate to work with a group of people like these, because we're not just going to help you make money, but I'll tell you what, we'll help you transform your life. That's the greatest thing of working with us in this business. That's why we're called the prosperity team within Empower Network. And you are part of that prosperity team. So I want to welcome you once again to this entire team. Now, there are a few things that you also need to do, and I've set them up in the email for you. There are quite a few steps about logging in quickly into the back office of your Empower Network and making sure that you quickly get into the Get Started training and complete the 8 core commitment lessons that are in the back office. This business is really simple if you can just learn to follow basic principles and simple steps that are required to make you successful. So all those are laid out in the 8 steps in the back office, those 8 core commitments as we call them. Those will really teach you exactly what you need to do and how to get the business rolling. Apart from that, we're going to support you, and I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and create an account in the prosperity team too, because we've got videos galore, webinars on a weekly basis, like masterminds where we leadership get together and we share experiences and we share our reasons as to why we got involved and how we're doing and what's the future looking like. And not just leaders. I'll tell you what, every single person just like yourself is a leader, but we get people who have just started and had really amazing success stories in a short time or a long time, and we get them on there so that we can actually not only inspire you while you're watching it as part of the team, but you can get your people that you care for, that you want to work with, and also help see succeed, to get on there and get them invited to those hangouts or those webinars and get them inspired and help them to take action and make decisions just like you have made a decision today to get started with me in the team. Okay? I have lots to say, but I'll tell you what, I can go on forever, and I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to catch up with you one-on-one on a hangout and just sit down with you and talk about you and your goals and figure out where you are, where you've been, what you want to achieve, where do you want to go, who all are really involved in this journey of yours that you want to set up as your goals, and really crystallize those goals for you and help you make them come true. We'll set up plans like workout plans for 90 days and make those goals come true by daily actions. I'll work with you hand in hand and make those come true. As much as I'll share with you about what you need to do, I'll also share with you what I do so that I'll lead by example. That's me wanting to live by integrity and stay committed. My commitment to you is about helping you achieve what you want, provided that's what you want to do. Okay? So flick me an email or send me a private message on Facebook after adding me, and we'll set up a time. Give me a couple of time options. Let me know when you're free or what's the best time, because you might be in different time zones. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. I mean, look around, it's beautiful. I'm by the bay right here in Waikowhai. The tide's a little low right now. My wife's busy shooting the video, but this tide right now here that you're looking at is gonna quickly rise, and so I'm going to have to get out of this little spot that I'm standing in. But I'll tell you what, we came out just wanting to enjoy the weather, and we said the best place to really welcome you is out in the open by the Waikowhai Bay. So here I am just saying hi to you, giving you a bit of a snapshot of who I really am, and also telling you that what we can do. I'm a married man, I'm happy, I've got a beautiful wife. We don't have kids yet, but we're soon to have, and I'm working on it. But being so, I can say to you that as an individual, as a man to another person, I'm here to make that commitment to work with you and inspire you and touch, move, and make sure that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve with your dreams come true. So let's lock arms, let's get together, let's focus on that email, make sure you go through the instructions in there. Oh, and by the way, there is an ebook as well. which you want to make sure you look at. You want to make sure you read that book from front to back and back to front. And just like Robert, my mentor, said to me, if once you read it front to back, you're not going to stop there. You're going to read it back to front. And once you read it from back to front, then you're going to start from front to back, but you're going to go page by page. Then you're going to go, no, you're going to go paragraph by paragraph. No, you're going to go line by line. No, you're going to go word by word. And I didn't understand what he meant by that, but when I started reading and I did that twice, I figured out he was actually saying that once I understand that book at the back of my hand, something happens, and you start experiencing breakthroughs, and you start seeing things happen in your way, in your favor. It's an amazing feeling I can't describe, but you got to do it. That's called part of the commitment. So it's attached with your email. Make sure you read it, because that's something I'm going to want to work with you and hold you accountable. And I'm going to be that accountability partner for you. Now you have the greatest responsibility of making sure that you finish what you started. Because there are a lot of people out there who start off, but they're great at starting and they suck at finishing. I know that because I was there too. I used to be a great starter, but I used to suck at finishing. And there was no better way to find out than to get mentored and be told by my mentors that if I've started something, I got to just make sure I finish it off, get past the finish line. And I'm here to say to you that I'll work with you as your teammate, as your leader, to get you past that finish line. All right. Well, I'm signing out for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment below and tell me one thing that you've learned. What's the one thing you found really, really interesting from what I've just shared with you today? And flick me that email or send me the private message to let me know when's the best time to get hold of you, so that we can set up a time, get on the hangout, set those goals, make a plan, and really, really achieve what you're looking for, man. So stay strong, keep motivated, keep smiling, make the most of your day. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Cheers.